Hey, good morning, Kid City. I hope you guys are having a great day. My name is Noah, and on behalf of all of your teachers and staff and volunteers and assistants, we just want to say, man, we love you guys. We miss you. We hope we can see you again in person very, very soon. I hope today is a great Sunday for you. I hope you're able to just sit and listen and worship Jesus and learn something. Hope you got a little space to move around. Hopefully it's sunny like it is today when I'm recording this. You guys are able to get outside. But just on behalf of everyone, we want to say again, man, we care about you guys. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Good morning, Kid City. Are you guys ready to learn a new song? Let's sing it together, okay? Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. We're gonna sing that again, okay? Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love singing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way. From the earth to the cross, my debt is paid. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the skies. Lord, I lift your name on high. We're gonna start from the top. Lord, I lift your name on high. It sounds so good, you guys. Lord, I love singing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way. From the earth to the cross, my debt is paid. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the skies. Lord, I lift your name on high. Sing that again. You came from heaven to earth to show the way. From the earth to the cross, my debt is paid. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the skies. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. That was so good, you guys. Thanks for joining me.
Hey kids, have you ever gone on a long journey? What kinds of things do you think you'd need? A map? Snacks? A horse? This month, I want to tell you about some people who went on journeys all over the world to tell people about Jesus. On each of their journeys, God gave them exactly what they needed in order to go. Are you ready to hear today's story? Okay, let's go! One day, after Jesus went back to heaven, his followers got together to pray and meet. Then they heard a big, loud wind sound. Whoosh! Can you make a sound like wind? Whoosh! Now, wind is pretty normal, right? We feel wind all the time. But do you usually feel the wind when you're inside? No! This wasn't any ordinary wind. Jesus' friends knew something strange was happening because when they looked around at one another, they saw everyone had a little fire floating above their heads. Then, as though the wind and fire weren't amazing enough, everyone began to speak in all kinds of languages. But even though they were talking in different languages, they could understand one another. The Bible tells us These things happened because everyone was filled with the Holy Spirit, God's Spirit. Before he went to heaven, Jesus told the disciples this would happen, and now it had come true. God had sent the Holy Spirit just like Jesus had promised. The Holy Spirit is a special helper who God sent us. God's Spirit shows us how to love others and to make good choices. When we choose to believe in Jesus, God gives us the Holy Spirit. So let's go!
Hi, my name is Megan, and it's time for our memory verse. Today, I thought we'd do something a little bit different, and we have a lot of words up here, but sometimes words aren't the easiest thing for me to remember, so I like to have pictures or ideas to go along with the words to help me remember them. And there are a lot of pretty big words on here, so let's try and change some of these words into pictures. So, first, we'll just read it through. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5:16. So, before we get started, feel free to play along and maybe get your own pieces of paper, and you can draw your own pictures or put in your own real pictures from just taking pictures on your phone, and you can change them out for different words, or you can just watch and follow along with me. So, let your light shine. That's a lot of words. I would like to see a couple pictures up there. So, I want to remember that this verse is talking to me too. So that can be kind of vague, but I think if I put a little picture that kind of look like me, it reminds me that this verse is talking about my light from Jesus that I can share. So let your light shine. Light, that one's pretty easy. I think of a light bulb. So let's put a light bulb up there. Let your light. Oh, that already looks so much better. Let your light shine. Light bulbs and shining are kind of similar, but what if we used a flashlight to show shining? Because light bulbs sometimes just sit there, like in a lamp, but flashlights, usually we shine out and about. So I put little arrows showing that we're shining it out. Let your light shine. Let's see, before others. Others. Well, I want to remember that others can be people like my mom or my dad, or my family, or strangers, or people at the supermarket. So, I think if I put a little picture of people, that would remind me that it's the people in my life that I can shine my light to. Others. That they may see. Well, seeing usually means we have to use our eyeballs. So what if I put a couple little eyeballs up there to remind me that people can see what I do? So let your light shine before others that they may see, let's see, good deeds. Well, good, I always think of a thumbs up. So how about a thumbs up with a little yeah in the corner? Good deeds. Now, deeds is a little bit of a difficult word. It basically means the stuff that we do. So I thought of a list of the things that we can do to show the love of Jesus. For example, helping others, being kind, loving, sharing, being encouraging. So, deeds. We got all checked off on the list. Let's see. And glorify. Glorify is kind of a big word, but what I think of is praising God and also of realizing how awesome God is and being excited about it. So I drew a little stick figure guy just going, wow, because he is amazed and glorifying God. Stick that guy up there. Glorify. Now I want to remember that my Father doesn't just mean my dad. It means my Father in heaven specifically, so God. So I drew a little picture of a cross, a heart, and a dove to remind me of the Trinity, the Holy Spirit, and how it's God, our Father, not my dad. honestly, heaven, we don't really know what heaven looks like, but for me, it reminds me of some clouds and some light, because I know that God is the light in our life, so he is in heaven, so it's probably pretty bright. So I'm going to put this for heaven. That looks a lot better, don't you think? Let's try and see if we can remember what this verse is. So, let your, right? Because it's me. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Thanks for playing with me.